Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park was built in 1991 by the Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings to honor the first Prime Minister and the first President of the Republic of Ghana, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. The park has since then undergone a series of renovations to keep it modernized. The park is located in Accra on Professor Atta Mills High Street, right opposite the Supreme Court. The Memorial Park embodies historic and symbolic monuments, the grave of Dr. Nkrumah and his wife, and some of his personal belongings. The park also has a picnic area, a snack bar, a gift shop, and a number of resting points. While getting your ticket and waiting for your tour guide at the reception, you can see the car which Dr. Nkrumah used during the independence in 1957. Upon entering the park, you are welcomed with a serene environment. Moving around, you can find a bronze statue of Dr. Nkrumah situated at the exact place he stood on 6th March 1957 to declare Ghana's independence. The inspiration of the design is from one of his quotes, which says, quote, "We neither face east or west, we face forward," unquote. In front of the bronze statue, you will also see statues of men kneeling and blowing horns. This represents people blowing horns to announce the demise of Dr. Nkrumah, as it is done in our traditional setting when a prominent person passes on. At the far end, there are two more statues, one of a man beating his drums, and another of a man playing the native northern guitar. This symbolizes unity between the southern and the northern parts of Ghana. Dr. Nkrumah stood for unity. Behind the bronze statue, you can also see the monument that contains the grave of Dr. Nkrumah and his wife, Fatia Nkrumah. The monument was designed to look like a tree that has been cut short. This is to symbolize the unfinished works of Dr. Nkrumah. Inside, you can find Dr. Nkrumah's grave that is surrounded by river-washed rocks. He was buried here after his body was put on display in his hometown Nkrumah in the Western region from 1972 to 1991. Beside his grave is the grave of his wife, Fatia Nkrumah. After she died in Egypt, her personal request to be buried by her husband was honored. Her body was transported to Ghana and buried here. Behind the tomb, you can find the original statue, which used to be at the Parliament House. It was destroyed during the 1966 coup. There are two main museums in the park that have the personal belongings of Dr. Nkrumah on display. There is a strict no photography rule in these two places. Apart from the rich history the Kwame Nkrumah Memorial Park holds, it is also a beautiful location that family and friends can hang out and have fun. Make it a point to visit the park.